In the gospel today, we hear about the call of St. Matthew. And you can imagine, and certainly many people have, including those who wrote The Chosen and did all that, the burdens under which Matthew lived. Certainly he would have been hated by his own people. Certainly he would have had to be ostracized and separated himself from many of the people that he was surrounded by, because he was working for the enemy, the government. And who knows what sort of sins that led him to beyond greed. But Jesus looks at him. It says he saw a man named Matthew. He sees him. And he calls him by name. He says, "Follow me. Follow me." You know, none of us wants to be looked at. We want to be seen, right? And what's the difference? When we're looked at, it's just the externals. But when we're seen, we know that we are known and loved. And Jesus, he sees us. He sees you. He sees me. And he says, "Follow me." And that sets us free. Being seen and known and loved sets us free. So he goes and he has dinner with Matthew, and the Pharisees see this and are like, what are you doing? You know, why does your teacher eat with tax collectors and sinners? Jesus says, "I've come for them to set them free." And if they were open, he would say, "And I've come for you to set you free." We don't need to be set free. We're free already. Right. I had this dream last night. Don't you love it when people talk about their dreams? It messes everything up. But, you know, this was right before I woke up in the morning, and there was this point where this person I was talking to said, you know, basically something along the lines of, "I don't need Jesus because I'm okay." And I was just like, "No, you're not okay. That's the whole point. You're not okay and I'm not okay." And I'm kind of trying to convince the person. I don't think they were convinced. It was my own dream too, so I'm not sure what was going on. But the Lord knows we're not okay. We're not okay. And that's why he came. That's why he came into our humanity. That's why he came to set us free. And on this day, as we celebrate freedom, we recognize true freedom is not just to be able to do whatever we want to do, whenever we want to do it, with whomever we want to do it, in whatever way we want to do it. That's not freedom. That's actually, if you ask, was a person free when they started down the road of alcoholism? It was from doing that. Any sort of addiction, it's from doing that, doing whatever I want, whenever I want, with whomever I want, in whatever way I want. That's what leads to addiction, not to freedom. Freedom is freedom to be able to do what is right and just and excellent, to become who we were meant to be able to love God. And Jesus says, "I want to set you free." And he does this by his love. Coming into our humanity, walking our walk, talking our talk, living our life, dying our death, then rising to new life to destroy the power that sin has in our life. May we allow the glance of Almighty God to see us, to know us, to love us, to call us, and so to set us free, to be able to follow him, to do the right thing, to become who we were called, who we were made to be.